I think we'll have a valedictory session. Good that we've almost finishing on time. আপনি বসুন, আপনি বসুন। Next ইয়েটা, হ্যাঁ ওটা দিয়ে দিন। And I'll request Shishendu, Mr. Sarkar, A.K. Sarkar, Vishnuda, Arnav, yeah. Yeah, this is the valedictory session. We are almost on time, so this is a brief one. Any comments, anything from your end is always welcome. I think Mr. Sarkar, A.K. Sarkar did not speak. He can speak because he is always at the part of it, A.K. Sarkar and Arnav. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Sen. I am a part of Steel Tech for last so many years when Dr. Chatterjee was active. And my association has been very, very pleasant. Wherever I have been able to contribute, I have done. But my feeling about this organization is that country needs a platform like this where exchanges will take place. Because I recall the days, early 70s, I used to see the international journals on iron and steel, mainly published from US, where I used to see that for iron and steel, India was much below in the rank, whereas Japan, Germany, US, Russia, they were all going ahead. But those days, I was sharing with somebody, those days from the journals I could find that Japan was having 28 research and development organizations. Those days when Japan's production was to the tune of 70 to 80 million tons per year. We are producing about 148 million tons per year now, but our research and development has not developed to that extent. Even another aspect I would like to share here is that we are going ahead enhancing the production of our production capability of steel leaps and bounds. You see, Steel Authority of India has taken a program for 1 lakh crores of investment where capacities of the steel plants will go up to 35 million tons till 2030. So they like that Tata Steel going in for more expansion, JSW Steel going in for more expansion, JSPL going in for more expansion, ArcelorMittal also similar. So there will be it will be very appropriate for the policymakers to see that India is in a position to manufacture the plant and equipment required for these expansion programs. Where is the capability for us to manufacture so much of equipment? This is one. Another thing is that we don't have the original designs, equipment design also. So many things we have to import. And Government of India has had started this initiative of Make in India. And for doing that, we have to develop our resources and the establishments to that extent to match the capability so that we can manufacture those sophisticated plant and equipment which so far had to be imported. So this is one aspect. I don't know to what extent our country is geared up to take up this challenge. Another challenge is in the area of availability of construction manpower. Even we were calculating how much for a 4 million ton expansion which Burnpur is going ahead, ISP Burnpur, at the peak period, the total manpower, construction manpower required will be to the tune of 30,000. So 30,000 people working together, and whether the management and the authorities are making adequate preparation for their stays or their movements, for the gate passes and all that, is a huge requirement. So if just going in for the expansion is not enough, I think these preparations are also required. So first of all, research and development. Secondly, our preparedness for manufacturing. Thirdly, for creating the infrastructure for handling this huge amount of manpower. So these are all challenges, and above all, we have the challenges of this environment. That means emission problem. So all these are together is a very big challenge for India to go ahead with expansion in the steel capacity. So this is my feeling I shared with you, and I feel that Steel Tech is doing a great job in creating this platform where the manufacturers, the designers, the research engineers, and all these thinkers get a platform to share their views. I sincerely hope that it will keep on adding value to the industry and come out with great success in years to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sarkar. We heard our convener, Shishendu, conducting the panel discussion, and also you have seen in other forums talking, but we have another convener who is our chief advisor, Mr. J.K. Chatterjee. I request you to at least say something with a lot of, efforts this thing has been done. Please share your views. Yep.
I'm not discussing what Mr. Sarkar is talking about Indian industry and all that. But this year, I think it is little special for us that we decided to hold it on a day when Government of India is holding one of the largest conference on the same industry. So naturally, people said that nobody will come to you. All will go there and they will attend those meetings, and which actually happened. But there are people who maybe they love us more than that, and they stayed and came here. One of them even spoke to me and said that no, हो ही नहीं सकता यार चटर्जी साहब, आप लोग इधर नहीं आएंगे. तो इसीलिए मेरे मैंने उन लोगों से अब मैं क्या बोलूँगा, मैंने आभार व्यक्त है कि मैं you have attended despite so many other attractions. And second thing, that don't ever announce the date 2 months before. Just announce 15 days before, then start working on that happened this year. 2 months, we are just okay, the 10 days will start, something like that. So suddenly we found that right in front of the date is coming. Anyway, this is our own personal share. I share with you. Overall, the quality of the seminar every year, it is only improving. And this year it is, I would say, I can say there are 2 oversized presentations. They are very good, especially the last one by Mr. Sengupta. Definitely, I mean, it will help sharing the knowledge, experience and all that. Steel Tech can definitely act as a bridge. And all thanks goes to Mr. Sen and others also who has chipped in. But last but not least, the support that we receive from always from Mr. Shishendu and his colleagues are outstanding, and this year also we got it, and thanks to him we got lots of confidence. In a hopeless situation, we know how to talk to Shishendu and said, oh, nothing is happening, you are going to get it. So something like that, when he's there is bound to succeed. And thank you, Shishendu, thank you all of you for attending this seminar, and rest of the thing that you can only, I think, discuss. My next speaker is Shishendu.
No, I'm not a speaker anymore. So I think my takeaways are quickly 2, 3. I think what the Mr. Sengupta said, I think that is something I don't know how the country as India would take. That I think biggest problem in the country today is the skill. I would say, infrastructure, all these things, you have money, you can build. But how do you have resources which are future ready? AI, machine learning, it can happen, but do our people have that skill and knowledge to interpret things and then take actions? I think that's a big, big void. I don't know how do you really communicate to the government of India that, it's not self-certifications, it's India, everything is self-certified. I am skilled, semi-skilled, unskilled, I am certifying myself. But if these persons are sent to those institutes, I'm pretty sure none of will be certified, none of will be qualified even. So I think there's a big, big problem in the country in terms of skill metrics. And the point Mr. Sarkar was mentioning about 30,000 or 20,000 or 40,000. I think that's a number. As an individual, I don't believe in numbers. I only believe in skill. Because if this country has to move forward, we need to have the great skill. And if we have the skill, I can tell you, Make in India will be successful. Otherwise, 70-80% of the technology will import, machines will import, and then what is the skill? How this country will move forward? I think this is, for me, is a big takeaway from the, I would say, the presentations, last presentation, that, and all of us, I'm not saying that inside the room, the technocrats, bureaucrats, the public servants, everybody has to think that are we good enough? A very, very simple way, because if we can compete, I think Germans have the best MSMEs of the world, best MSMEs. The engineering graduates coming out of those colleges, they join the MSMEs, they don't join the management institutes. So unless we have that culture and build those, talent, we call talent pipeline, it is not easy. And if Indian MSMEs can compete with Germans and US and everybody else in the world, then we know we have done our job. So that's all from me. I think not much to be told. I think all of us need to do that work. I'm not saying that my job cannot be done by someone else. So what is that I am doing to make sure that next people are equally qualified or equally skilled like me? And that's what I would summarize at the end of the day. But I would also thank each and every one of you for attending the conference and sharing your insights, thoughts. I think deliberations was great, but somewhere we need to implement some of the things. I think what I would say the Bibor has mentioned, it is absolutely correct that, in the break somebody told me, prices to both volatile hai. Prices has nothing to do with the technology, my dear friends. Because technology is for hundreds of years. That if you develop something today, you will get the benefit for next 20, 30, 50 years. Prices can move up and down, but your cost advantage would remain with you forever. So therefore, as an industry, you need to invest in technology, you need to invest in automations, you need to invest in AI, robotics, everything. That will give you the value. As I said in the beginning, if Extrata or Merafe Resources have invested some $750 million, I don't think they are fools. Their $750 billion they will recover in 3 years. And post third year, everything is a benefit for them. Because they are consuming 800 kilowatts or less power, 70% of coal, and recovery goes up by 5%. So those are the benefits of technology, and all of us inside the room has to think about it. Are we really doing something for tomorrow? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sushendu. I think anybody from audience like to say something before we talk to? Yeah, Dr. Dhruva Bhaduri, he is the one who excited Sujit to mention about it regarding that Canada things, yeah. You can give it to the one, yeah. Yeah, Dhruva, Dr. Bhaduri, yeah.
Once again. Now, while I was just hearing and trying to take some notes about what Mr. Sarkar was saying or responding to Mr. Mukherjee, Mr. J.K. Chatterjee, yes, but the point which has been raised by Mr. Shishendu Mukherjee, prompted me to respond to his concerns. Sir, you must be knowing that there is a Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. It is a cabinet ministry, MSDE. Under MSDE, there is an umbrella body, NSDC, National Skill Development Corporation. It is the umbrella body of 38 sector skill councils. This is the planning of the Government of India, which I am saying. Anybody who is engaged in any profession has to be skill certified. That this is the target or this is the future view of the government. And I belong to that organization, which is a sector skill council in iron and steel. Now, since 2022, we have been seeing our progress since 2013. MSDE has, extended our working area domain from iron and steel to all metals, which includes aluminum, zinc, copper and lead. Now the job where we are involved, Mr. Sen knows us very well because he was initially involved from Tata Steel. That is from raw material stage to finished products. Like for iron and steel, we have developed 60 job roles on which we are skilling the, we have developed, our role is like a ISC board or a higher secondary board. We develop the curriculum, we develop how the assessment is to be done, and we are the awarding body of the of certificates. Now the mission of MSD is by 26-27, all the workmen who are engaged in any profession, be it contractors workmen or regular workmen, I mean permanent workmen, has to be skill certified, everybody. This is the target. Whether we achieve the target or it is extended for another 2 or 3 years, that is a different issue. I'm not going into that. But in iron and steel sector, I can proudly say that we are having 2 schemes. MSD has own schemes wherein they fund, and there are some schemes of industry related. We call that RPL, that recognition of prior learning, which I was asking Mr. Sengupta, that somebody is employed. Somebody is employed, but the technology is going up. It is being incremented. Whether his skill is being accordingly upgraded or not. There is one thing going on like that. And other is to make people employable and make them industry ready. Just passing out of an engineering college or a polytechnic college or a ITI doesn't make one person employable in today's days. He has to be employable as per the needs of the industry. Now, there are a lot of impediments. I'm not going, a full session can be on this, wherein our CEO, sir, Mr. Sushim Banerjee, he's speaking all around the country. Today also he's in Bombay speaking on the same thing. But sir, I just addressing your concern.
We are missing him because we invited him. He was because he could not go, but he has participated in our past program.
Past, of course.
And we'll also love to have him and you people here.
Yes.
And
I'm
also
just
we are
addressing
covered.
the concern which Mr. Mukherjee
That's
raised,
right. And you have also.
that there is some pathway which has been formed, but in India everything takes time. We are on the way since 2013. We have skilled around 1 lakh people.
Yeah, that's very good.
Both in government as well as in non-government. And our rate of employment in our sector is 59%.
Yeah,
And,
very good. Thank you. Thank
all
you.
these
Thank
things
you.
are
And
happening.
we also published your one publication in our seat.
Last year we
Anybody, Dr. Bhaskar Datta, he always, presents and he left his one, and we are very happy to have you here, Dr. Datta, if you have some comments that you said.
Thank you. Thank you for your sort of input.
Thank you, Dr. Baduri. Yeah. Mr. Vivo Sharma after that, yeah. Mr. Vinod Sharma, yeah.
Sir,
Yeah. Tell Mr. Sharma.
the entire seminar has been actually very productive, and we have thought about sustainability in the positive way. We talk of sustainability in terms of producing, but should we not take a contrarian view of sustainability? The contrarian view is, today, whatever we are producing, we are thinking of saving CO2 emission in that. But we are not talking about corrosion, which is a big subject. Today the corrosion losses in the country is to the tune of more than 1,60,000 crores, which equates to almost 41 million tons of steel produced. So if we can save our industries from corrosion, that also should be the subject for our next future plans. Contrarian view on the sustainability. And Dr. Arghya Majumdar is also here from IIM. I think you should also take a note of it. And second thing is, we are producing so many vests. Like one vest is, which is having very rich in iron, is a red mud. Red mud today, production in India is more than 15 million tons, which is a huge number. And it contains right from 40% Fe content to up to 50% Fe content. Now, is it not part of, because they write in their balance sheets simply that we are utilizing 100%. Once they write that we utilize 100%, nobody has to do anything. But are they utilizing it? That's a very big question. So, government must be told, we must write to the government as a steel tech body that any false certification, we are not against the industry, but these things must be utilized properly. They cannot certify without utilizing that we are using it. And it is a big resource for the steel industry in future. Now, these are the areas we must look into.
Okay.
Similarly, like copper. Copper slag has a lot of iron, up to 55%. We are not able to use it. So there are so many ways we can look at sustainability. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Sharma, for your input. Yeah, Dr. Dr. Shah is working, Jan Shah. Yeah, corrosion. We also do the things that is being done, but okay, we'll keep this point in mind. Yeah, Dr. Datta, yes, telling.
As rightly said by Mr. Shishandu, that the basic problem is skilling. And if I give an example, when I went to do my master's in Sheffield, in the third year, a full car is opened out and different groups are formed to find out what are the basic materials that has been used in that. That means the body is made of what material, what is the material used in the engine, blah, 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 blah. So this sort of an education is a must in our all engineering colleges. If we can't do that, people will never get out. Because the first thing that most of the good students do is go for an MBA and get into the finance and they go out. The biggest part of it is that unless until we give these opportunities and give these chances to these people to really take work in the profession, because we started our life working straight away without going into doing this MBA courses. The second thing is that, as Mr. Dhruva Bhaduri has said, that there must be skilling also to the ITIs and other areas, because I had worked with a particular organization over here as a consultant. They are finding very difficult to get their workers in the industry. And to skilling them, if they skill them and after a few days they just leave because they get a better opportunity elsewhere. But if from the government side, these sort of institutes can be made where they are really given chances to go to the plant and work for a few days and understand what are the skills that are required. In our time, there was a BOAT program that was going on, which has been stopped by the government. And I think Joyanto would definitely say that he is one of them who matured in that. And in GKW where I work, the BOAT trainees were the best in the organization. So these are the sort of things that should be done for skilling.
Thank you, Dr. Datta. Thank you for attending our steel seminar for all the way. Thank you. I think like Vishnuda will say something.
Thank you, all those who are still present at 5 o'clock. This is the fifth Ferroalloy conference, and Mr. Janto Cherry was telling it is improving every year. And this year we have found that the papers presented right from the inaugural session were extremely good and covered all the aspects. But I feel that we talk about innovations and others. We are not able to attract good students from IITs and others. They are going to IT and other areas. It is very difficult for steel industry to attract bright students. That may be one of the reasons why there is no innovation. Although there is not much innovations, I must say that all the integrated steel plants have taken latest technology and they have adapted itself, and they are doing very fine. All the integrated steel plants, especially I can mention about JSW, Tata's and all this. They have adopted the latest technologies. Coming to the secondary sectors, I have got a lot of appreciation for them. We sometimes call it Jugaru technology, but even with Jugaru technology, they have done a lot of innovative work and making TMT bar, low sulfur, low phos, even with the limited technology and equipments, whatever they have got. I was talking to Electrotherm and some other companies, and they are really doing a good job, the secondary sector. So their contribution in the steel sector is also quite high, maybe 30-40% are being produced by them, and they're doing a very good job. So adaptability is very important, and they're doing good job. Innovation, somehow we are lacking, no doubt about it. But it's, so I think we'll have to thank you once again for and our future events will all invite you, and we expect that to be much better even from the present one.
I think I'll request, if not no questions from there, I'll request Arnav to propose a vote of thanks before you go for a, group picture.
After I'm now getting a chance to speak. And first of all, I am personally very satisfied about this seminar, about the technical content of this seminar. I believe that in last few seminars, what we organized, this seminar was having the best technical content of all the speeches we had today. Now, coming to the vote of thanks, first of all I thank all the participants who have joined, sparing their valued time to this seminar and made it successful. We are very happy that a good number of participants this time have joined our seminar, and that too from different sectors this time have joined. It is not confined to the only Ferroalloy industries, but from other industries also people have joined, and they have given their best to make it successful. I also thank all the suppliers and who have supplied the various items to this and our partner Decalogue, who have made this seminar very successful. I thank the management of Taj Bengal Hotel for excellent hospitality they extended and the finest food they supplied last evening and today at the lunch. Last but not the least, I thank all the speakers who has given the best of their speeches in this seminar, including the overseas speakers. Those were the very best of their content-wise this week. So, thank you once again. Our next seminar we are proposing on 10th October at this very spot on steel. So, I just request you to book the date and make that also very successful in terms of participation. Thank you very much. I now request Mrs. Smita Sen and Mrs. Riti Chatterjee, please come to the dais for having a group photograph with us. Please.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Before that, they come. I think one small token of applause for doing, Arnav is doing such a great job. He should also get something, and also Mr. A.K. Sarkar. Surshendu, I do the honor to give to Arnav and Mr. A.K. Sarkar and Joyantada also. One to Arnav also. One to Arnav. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. One is for, Mr. Joyanto Chatterjee. Because one convener to another convener. To his guru. Yes, yeah. Yeah, thank you. I think Yeah, we'll go for a picture. Vishnu da ka diye chalo saga na. Yeah. Thank you. We'll go for a picture. We'll go for a picture. Come. Madam Chatterjee, Mita, if you wish to come. If anyone else wishes to come. I think from Decalog people also should join. Like, we can stand. We can stand in front. Please come. Yeah. Everybody, I think we can come together this year side.
All of us can join, I think.
Yes. I think that's a good idea. Like you can stand here and have a picture. Both ways. I think, why didn't you tell? I told something here. Yorgo wants to say something. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. At the last moment, I am from the academia. Everybody was speaking about the industry and the connections of what we are going to do in the next 5 years. The point I wanted to make is that AI can bring everything, artificial intelligence, technology, everything comes and we will be developing ourselves and we believe that. But from the academia, I tell you, only the human intelligence, HI, will bring out the total changes, the total sustainability into the whole system. It will come from the academics, and from the academics I want to tell you that the man he was talking about R&D, the R&D has to be stronger. Otherwise, we are not going to be sustainable. I believe in that, and I tell you, all the industry person, industry academia connection has to grow. Otherwise, industry will do their best, academia will do their best, but we will fall into the sea and we will sink down. So point is that there has to be a sustainable love between industry as well as academics. So that's what I wanted to tell you. Thank you.
Thank you. Danija, photo tulena besa Danija. Yeah. Yes. Height is there.
And can you move some, these ones, tables? People up? Move there, na?
Passion for the seminar.
Huh? Just, Japan sir, अब remove these tables by. है ना, एक नहीं. You are stayed back so long, please come. इसको, मैडम, ना बोले ना. No, line ना, just एक shooting के लिए.
अच्छा ये सुष्मिता
Can I shoot on the?
You can take you are the master of segment.
Sure. Not for you.